Good morning and welcome, all of you. I am Dharmdev Misra, your English teacher. Students, I am going to explain the lesson. If you have any problem, you can comment me. Okay, students. Good morning, students. The previous day I was teaching you Indigo, the fifth chapter of Flamingo textbook. Now, students, see the next paragraph. Students, I have dictated some paragraph. Today we will study from this paragraph. See, Gandhiji did not leave. Instead he proceeded to Motihari, the capital of Champaran. Several lions accompanied him at the railway station. A vast multitude greeted Gandhi. Means when he reached at the Motihari at the Champaran. Motihari, the chapter of the capital of Champaran. So many lions followed him at the railway station. He went to the house and, using it as headquarters, continued his investigation. A report came that a peasant had maltreated in nearby. Maltreated, galat vyawhar karna, mistreat nearby village. Gandhi decided to go and see. The next morning, he started out on the back of an elephant. Means he returned from there riding on a elephant. He had not proceeded far when the police superintendent's messengers out took him and ordered him to return to town and in his carriage, and he was ordered to return his town. Gandhiji compelled the messenger drove Gandhiji home, where he served him with an official notice to the quit Champaran immediately, and he was suggested to quit Champaran as soon as be possible. Gandhiji signed a receipt for the notice and wrote on it that he would disobey the order, but Gandhiji did not follow the order. In consequence, Gandhiji received a summons to appear in the court the next day. On the next day, just he was suggested to be appear in the court. All night, Gandhiji remained awake. He telegraphed Rajendra Prasad to come from Bihar with influential friends, and just he telegrammed, he informed Dr. Rajendra Prasad, who was the first president of India, to come with his friends. He sent instruction to the ashram. He wired full report to the Viceroy, और Viceroy को पूरा report करते हैं. Morning found the town of Motihari black with peasants. They did not know Gandhi's record in South Africa. They had merely heard that a Mahatma who wanted to help them was in trouble with the authorities, and just they were informed that he was being troubled by the Britishers. Their spontaneous demonstration in thousands around the courthouse was beginning of their liberation from the fear of the British. And at this time, just they were afraid from the British. The officials felt powerless without Gandhiji's cooperations, and at this time, the British officers were helpless. He helped them regulate the crowd. He was polite and friendly. He was giving them concrete proof that their might, Heathrow, dreaded and unquestioned, could be challenged by the Indians. And at this time, the British were afraid. The government was baffled. जो गवर्नमेंट थी वो बैफलेट हो गई थी, घबरा गई थी. द प्रोसिक्यूटर्स रिक्वेस्टेड द जज टू पोस्टपोन द ट्रायल, और वो लोग ये बोलते हैं कि इस ट्रायल को, मुकदमे को पोस्टपोन कर दिया जाए, स्थगित कर दिया जाए. अपेरेंटली द अथॉरिटीज विश टू कंसल्ट दियर सुपीरियर्स. गांधी जी प्रोटेस्टेड अगेंस्ट द डिले. He read a statement pleading guilty. He was involved, he told the courts, in a conflict of duties on one hand, and not to set a bad example as a lawbreaker, on the other hand, to render the humanitarian and national service for which he had come. Means actually he reminded them that he had come to help them. He disregarded the order to leave, not for want of respect on the lawful authority, but in obedience to the higher law of our being the voice of the consequence. He asked the penalty due, the magistrate announced that he would pronounce sentence after 2 hours recess and asked Gandhiji furnish bail for those 120 minutes. Gandhiji refused. The judge released him without a bail, and within 2 hours, within 120 minutes, he was released from the court. When the court reckoned, the judge said he would not deliver the judgment for several days. Meanwhile, he allowed Gandhiji to remain at liberty. Means at this time, Gandhiji was set free. From there, Rajendra Prasad, Brij Kishore Babu और Maulana Mujhul Haq and several other prominent lawyers had arrived from Bihar. Because these lawyers had come from Bihar, they confirmed with Gandhiji what would they do if he was sentenced to prison. Gandhiji asked means what would they do if he was put in the jail? Why the senior lawyers replied they had come to advise and help him. If he went to the jail, there would be nobody to advise and they would go home. Okay, means they assured Mahatma Gandhi that they would help him. What about the injustice to the sharecropper? Gandhiji demanded. The lawyers withdrew to consult. Rajendra Prasad had recorded the upshot of their consultation. They thought among themselves that Gandhiji was totally a stranger and yet he was prepared to go to prison for the sake of the peasants. And if they, on the other hand, being not only residents of the adjoining district but also those who have claimed to have served these peasants, should go home, it would be shameful desertion. Means in this paragraph, the writer says that Louis Fischer that Gandhiji, who was the top leader at that time, all the peasants and lawyers followed him. They accordingly went back to Gandhiji and told him that they were ready to follow him into the jail. The battle of Champaran is won. ही exclaimed. उन्होंने कहा कि वो उनका गांधी जी का फॉलो करते जेल तक जहाँ भी जाते, ये वहाँ के किसानों ने और लायरों ने बोला था. Then he took a piece of paper and divided the group into pairs and put down the order in which each pair was to court arrest. Several days later, Gandhiji received a written communication from the magistrate informing him that the lieutenant government of the province had ordered the case to dropped. बताया जाता है केस को ड्रॉप कर दिया गया. सिविल डिसओबीडियंस ट्रम्प्ड. और इस तरह से सिविल डिसओबीडियंस had Trump means got victory the first time in modern India, and it was the first victory in the India. Gandhiji and the lawyers not proceeded to conduct for flung inquiry into the grievance of the farmers. Depositions by about 10,000 peasants were written down. The notes made on the other evidence documents were collected. The whole area throbbed with the activity of the investigations and the vehement protest of the landlords. And the British government was afraid. At this, in June, Gandhiji was summoned to Sir Edward Gate, the lieutenant governor, and he was summoned in front of the Sir Edward, who was the lieutenant governor at that time. Before he went, he met leading association and again laid details plans for civil disobedience if he should not return. Okay, Gandhiji had four protracted interviews with the lieutenant governor, who as a result appointed an official commission of inquiry into the indigo sharecropper situation. The commission consists of landlord, governor, officials, and Gandhiji as the sole representative of the peasant. And the British officer was also impressed by Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhiji remained in Champaran for an initial interrupted period of 7 months. Means he stayed in Champaran for 7 months, 7 महीने वहाँ रहे, and then again for the interrogatory of an unlettered peasants in the expectations that it would last a few days, occupied almost a year of the Gandhiji life. Means Gandhiji spent just a whole year, near about whole year there, the official inquiry assembled a crushing mountain of the evidence against the big planters, and when they saw, they agree in principle to make refund the peasants, but how much we pay? They asked Gandhiji. Actually, when British government was afraid and he was ready to follow Mahatma Gandhi, they asked him how much they pay. They thought he would demand payment in full of the money which they had illegally and deceitfully extorted from the sharecroppers. He asked only 50%. Gandhi demanded to refund 50%. There he seemed adamant, writes Reverend Jet Hoje, a British missionary in Champaran who observed the entire episode at close range, thinking probably that he would not give way. The representative of the planters official to refund the extent of 25%, and to his amazement, Mr. Gandhi took him at his word, thus breaking the deadlock. So Mahatma Gandhi suggested him that 25%, they want 25%, and they wanted 25%, and it was deadlock. This settlement was adopted unanimously by the commissions. Gandhiji explained that the amount of the refund was less important than the fact the landlord had been obliged to surrender part of the money and with it part of their prestige. Therefore, as far the peasants were concerned, the planters had behaved above, as land above. Okay, students, as lands above the law. Now the peasant saw that he had rights and defenders. He learned courage. Means they had won the case. British injustice events justified Gandhiji's position. Within a few years, the British planters abandoned their estates, which reverted to the peasants. Indigo sharecroppers appeared. Gandhiji never contented himself with a large political or economic solution. He saw the cultural and social backwardness in Champaran village and wanted to do something about it immediately. Means he wanted to do some activities there. He appealed for teachers Mahadev Desai and Narahari Parikh, two young men who had just joined Gandhiji as disciples, and their wives volunteered for the work. Several more came from Bombay, Pune, and other distant part of the land. Devdas, Gandhiji's youngest son, arrived from the ashram, and so did Mrs. Gandhi. Primary schools were opened at six villages. Kasturbai taught the ashram rules on the personal cleanliness and community sanitation. Means Gandhiji appointed so many people there, such as teachers and social reformer, to uh, know the condition, to improve the condition there. Health conditions were miserable. Okay, Gandhiji got a doctor to volunteer his service for 6 months, and he appointed a doctor. 6 months, three medicines were available: castor oil, quinine, and sulfur eminent. Anybody who showed a coated tongue was given a dose of the castor oil. Anybody with a malaria fever received quinine plus castor oil. Anybody with skin eruption received ointment plus castor oil. Gandhiji noticed the filthy state of the women's clothes. He asked Kasturbai to talk about them. One woman took Kasturbai into her hut and said, "Look, there is no box or cupboard here for clothes. The sari I am wearing is the only one I have." Means Kasturbai saw the condition of women who had only one sari. During his long stay in Champaran, Gandhiji kept a long distance from Gandhi kept long distance watch on the ashram. He sent regular instruction by mail and asked for financial accounts. Once he wrote to the resident that it was time to fill in the old latrine trenches and big new ones, otherwise the old ones would begin to smell bad. Actually, he did everything for Champaran. The Champaran episode was a turning point in the Gandhiji life. What I did, he explained, was a very ordinary things. I declared that the British could not order me about in my own country. Means, according to him, he said that the British cannot order him. But Champaran did not begin as an act of the defense. It grew out of attempt to alleviate the distress at large number of poor peasants. This was the typical Gandhi pattern. His politicals were intertwined with the practical day-to-day problems of millions. Means it was not problem of Mahatma Gandhi, but the problem of all Indians. His was not a loyalty as abstraction; it was a loyalty to living human beings. In everything Gandhiji did, moreover, he tried to mold a new free Indian who could stand on his own feet and thus make India free. Means he wanted to make India free, and he wanted to change the condition of the India. Early in the Champaran action, Charles Free Andrews, the English pacifist who had become a devoted follower of Mahatma Gandhi, came to bid Gandhi farewell before going a tour of duty in the Fiji Island. Means he came to meet Gandhiji. Gandhiji's lad friends thought it would be good idea for Andrews to stay in the Champaran and help him. Means Andrew was very affected by Mahatma Gandhi, and he wanted to live with him. Andrew was willing if Gandhiji agreed, but Gandhiji was immediately opposed. He said, "You think that in this unequal fight it would be the helpful if we have an Englishman our side on our side. Thus this shows the weakness of your heart. The cause is just, and you must rely upon yourselves to win the battle. You should not seek a proof in Mr. Andrews because he happens to be an Englishman." Means Gandhiji did not want to take help from other. He had read our minds correctly, Rajendra Prasad comments, and we had no reply. Gandhiji in this way taught us a lesson in self-reliance. Actually, he wanted to be self-reliance, Indian dependence, and help. The sharecroppers were all bound together. Means by this, Champaran people won against the Britishers. So we can say that it was not a victory of Champaran, but the victory of all the people among the Britishers. Okay, students. So these are some explanations. Thanks so much for listening.